Hey, 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 what do you say? Welcome, everybody, to Midweek Madness, brought to you by GT Champions and HyPrix. This is Chris Ball, as you know, Presidio Dog, as I am affectionately known as, or even sometimes not affectionately known. And it is Midweek Madness round, 8. It is awesome. We are having ourselves a pretty good time with this series, people, Midweek Madness. Pardon me. For those of you that missed out on Tuesday night, we had the Gentleman's GP Challenge, which was awesome. Finally, we got a good full broadcast out of there, and we had 8 or 9 drivers on there. It was a lot of fun. So make sure you come check it out. The Gentleman's GP Challenge, brought to you by RWB and GT Champions. So that's Tuesday nights, same time as here, just 2 days earlier. So anyway, so we're here, and we are at Panorama, probably one of the most popular tracks for most of the GT Champions drivers. Got a lot of Australians, so they really love this place. It's like their mecca. So, and I love this place too. And we are in the Mitsubishi Lancer, and we are at Panorama, and it's going to be night. So, may not be the best, broadcasting looking thing for us to watch, but they are going to have a blast, and that's what it's all about. The drivers just having a good time. This first night race that we're doing here, we're going to start qualifying in about 3 minutes. In fact, I need to give them a 3-minute warning. Let me write that in there. We go, 3-minute warning. Just let them all get warmed up. But hey, I want to make sure we talk about this guy here, HyPrix. Pixteca at HyPrix. Man, I don't even know. There's not words. I have to come up with words every time I do a broadcast to describe how much I love what this guy does. And I keep running into the same problem, that I can't find additional words to say how great it is to work with him. So if you need a really professional person that is just awesome at doing graphics, super supportive of our communities and racing and everything, you got to get a hold of the HyPrix guys. They can help you get logos, things like that done, profile branding like it says, all kinds of stuff. You can see them at hyprix.com.mx/design. Find out more about that. And GT Champions hosts team websites. So if you want a team website and you want it to look freaking awesome, then just reach out to us. We have them as low as $10 a month, and you get to have all these really cool looking websites built to match your to match your style, to match your team. So anyway, check them out, hyprix.com. Anyway, all right, so we are out at Midweek Madness in the let's just get on track. Let's make sure we get some audio from the track, because that's super good. We're gonna all be able to keep an eye on the drivers. Luckily, I'm going to leave the name tags over them this time so we can actually tell who it is we're looking at, since it's so dark. I know plenty of people have said, Chris, why would you do a race in the dark? Those look terrible on a stream. Because we can do this, and we can pretend like we're in the car racing with them, right? So, that kind of stuff. But also, it is just insanely fun on the mountain, in the dark, and this car is so much fun. I mean, there's cars that are better, cars that are worse, but I don't know. I saw this car, and I had to come up with a fun name for each of these events, and I saw Lancer, and Lancelot just popped into my brain, so okay. And then I just had to pick a track, and I'm like, I want to do this one. And then it turns out, I found out a week later that someone pointed out, we did this car in the World Cup on this track last season. I had no idea. I totally forgot all about that. So that explains maybe why I liked it so much. So, of course, it wasn't at night. So now we'll see how that goes. All right, we're going to start this qualifier now. So let me let everybody know. Double check on any messages I'm getting. I can see. For those of you watching and you're interested in stuff, HyPrix is here watching the race, so you can chat with them right here in the chat and ask questions while you're there. So I don't see anybody here in the broadcast booth with me. So it's just us here. So we'll just enjoy what we're gonna enjoy. All right, so let's get this party started. Okay, let me make sure everybody's checked in. Everyone is. Yep, everyone is there. Here we go. Let's start this thing. All right. Full lobby. All 15 drivers are going to be on track to start the qualify. You got 5 minutes. It's the same. It's the same settings in qualifier as it is in the race. And on top of that, there we go. Now the time finally changed to the right time of day. There we go. Oh, look at that. Sharky gets the bounce. So this track is all in the Lancer, and then and we're gonna go into the night, so it's twilight. I don't know why it was so dark before, but this is what I envisioned. So I don't know why, but now it's good. In any case, they're gonna get their qualifying on. They're only gonna get about 2, maybe 3 laps if they can get around quick enough, because it's only 5 minutes and it's about a 2-minute lap. So they got to get around a couple laps. So they're going to get 2 hot laps to get a good time in. So hopefully they don't mess up. Sharky first one out the gate, so he gets the view from the helicopters and the stationary cameras. Any case, this round, their only requirement is you must run the soft tire. So you can pit whenever you want, take fuel whenever you want. You can run any kind of tire you want on here. You just have to run the soft tires for at least a lap. So those are the required tire on there. And you're probably thinking, well, why would you make that one? Why wouldn't you make the hard tire the required one? Well, it's a 60-minute race, and the fuel wear is times 8, and the tire wear is times 8. So those soft tires are going to go off quick. So it's going to be who can use them to the most advantage, and try to figure out, hey, do I want to use these tires right at the front? It depends on how I qualify, of course, but do I want to use them right out of the gate just to get away from people, or do I want to save them for a battle later? You know, so it's a lot of really good strategy can play in these events, and so this is really why I like this particular series. Short 1-hour race. Actually, it's only 50 minutes. But here we go. On to his first hot lap is Sharky. So let's take a look at some of the other cars that come across the line. So there's I'm Lost, BP Millet in P3, running the RWB livery. Nice. Newton comes across the line now in his NOLA Racing. Who's that right behind him? J-Rod, RWB team captain in the RWB livery as well. And there's the OGR guys. I think the OGR guys have kind of taken a liking to some of the events that we're doing, because I keep seeing a lot more of them around. There's Teasbap and Knudsen. Those are the two to watch. One of those two usually wins the race. I don't know how they do it, but they just figured out. But I don't think they counted on Ando. Ando's here, and Ando's digging this kind of series too. He loves the races where you have strategy that you can deploy, and these are just his style of race car, or race. There's the Truth. Man, he's been around for a little bit now, and he's been to almost every one of these. Like having him around. There's Truth. Tucky's kind of new. I don't know Tucky yet. I don't know Tuck about Tucky, so we'll find out some more about him as we go along. Running the Midweek Madness logo. Now here's a name I have not seen in like a year and a half. That is G-Bub. G-Bub used to be with used to race in all the RWB stuff back in the day, and then I think he did the first World Cup when it switched to GT Champions, and then school got in the way. He's doing college, and he's also a teacher, so he's been really busy. So it's good to see G-Bub back. There's LJ. We've seen LJ around here a bunch of times now. LJ also racing in the World Cup. There's Grammon. I haven't seen Grammon for a bit, so it's good to see him around. What's up, Grammon? Where's Riser? There he is. Riser coming down the hill. I got to remember these names. I know one of it's not this one. Yep, that's it. That's Forest Elbow. That one I got. Forest Elbow. And then something to do with your push rods or connecting rods or Conrod. That's it, Conrod straight. Something to do with them blowing out of your engine or something like that. I'm terrible about track names. But y'all don't care. You just want to watch cars race around. There is Toolshed, staple in the GT Champions garage. Coming from OGR. He has been running in our stuff for the longest time. So, but up front, there is Sharky leading the pylon by 3/10. This is the final lap for all of the drivers except for these two. So there's Riser. That's Riser's last lap, and here comes Toolshed's last lap. He comes down the hill, hard on the brakes, hard on the left hand. Don't miss the apex. And we'll see where he gets into, and then we'll get up to Sharky. So through the line he goes. Where he stops, the computer knows. All right, Sharky on his final lap. I think maybe some people pit to get a fresh set of soft tires for one more lap, but I don't know how they would have made that happen. But there goes Sharky, really flying, holding the fastest lap at 2:03.4, which is pretty freaking fast in this car. Knudsen just 3/10 behind, Ando just a 10th behind there, so we're only looking at 0.4 between the top three. That's gonna be pretty good. Let's see, we're only 1 second between the top 5 drivers. All right, let's see what we have here. So Sharky's gonna come across. He has the pole right now. Tires are just coming up to their half-life, so to speak. Across, he would go. Does he get faster? He does. He sets 2:02.7. Knudsen comes across. Does he do any better? He does not. Does Ando come across and do any better? Getting on the second row. Get on that second row. He does not. Uh-oh, we have Teasbap around. And all the rest of the drivers, the truth is in the pits. Everybody else has come through. No, here we go. We got a couple of drivers left back here, 13th, 10th. Let's see if anybody gets up there. So Sharky, Knudsen, and Ando on the front row. Where'd they go? There we go. There's Grammon. P11 doesn't change. Who's that coming behind him? That's Teasbap. He was 4th and is still 4th. So I think that's everybody has come across the line. So now we just wait for the timer to run down. It says truth is in the pits. We'll wait for that timer to drop. And then I'm going to get a picture of our running order, because that's what we do for stuff that gets screwed up. Because it does sometimes. I guess I'll just take a picture of what that is right now, just in case. And let's go see down here. All the cars driving around nice and slow. Just getting some pictures just in case. And now we wait. We wait. But here's our pole sitter there, Sharky. Sharky has yet to win one of these. I know he is desperate to do so. So let's get, there we go. Now I can get some good pictures of everything. Perfect. And that is going to be our current running order for everything. There we go. Now I'm going to give them 1 minute to check their tires and get their stuff together. 1 minute. All right, they just did a whole lot of racing, all crazy nose to tail on the track. So now we'll see what they can do with it. So I guess it's no surprise that the top 4 drivers are all A+ drivers. And then you have a B, and Truth didn't quite go out to get his stuff done. Uh-oh. We lost Tucky. What happened to Tucky? Uh-oh. Let's see if he shows back up. We'll give him a second to show back up. I think he was starting near the back anyway, so if he does show up, we could just get him in here. Yeah, Tucky was starting in last, so if he shows back up, we'll just start him in the rear, and I'll have to set the grid. So we're gonna give him. I'm gonna give him 2 minutes for Tucky to return. Okay, so I see him there. It looks like he just joined the lobby. Let's see if he can. I have to set the. Okay, I have to change. I have to cancel the race and set this by the grid. All right, here we go. That's what we got to do because he got back, but we got to start it all over to get him started in the race. All right, so let's get everybody to check in. Hey, look, they all know the drill. They all know the drill. Perfect. All right. Oh, I got to change the event over to practice endurance race. And then I got to set it by host. And change event. There we go. Now let's let everybody get checked in. And boom diddly boom. I will set the grid. We're going to see all those cars get checked in, and then I will set the grid accordingly. Carbon fiber. Oh my gosh. Come on, green check in. One more, just waiting on Race Tech. Come on, Race Tech, check in. Or G-Bub. Okay, hold on. G-Bub needs to check in. Did he just do it? He just did it. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get this starting grid set up. So we got Sharky and then Knudsen. So let's get these guys up there. Sharky. Where's Knudsen? There he is. Then we have Ando and Tease Bap. Perfect. And then we've got I'm Lost and DeTruth. Okay, where's I'm Lost? There you are. I'm Lost in the Truth. Then we got J-Rod and Race Tech. So where is J-Rod? There he is, Mr. Jones. J-Rod and Race Tech is where? Oh, there he is. And then we've got. Let me switch to my next picture. LJ and G-Bub. LJ and where's G-Bub? There he is. Then we've got Grammon and BP Millet. Okay. Grammon and BP Millet. Toolshed, Riser, and Tucky's at the end. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Did I get everybody in there? Hold on. G-Bub is in 10th. Okay, everybody's there. Alright, giving everybody 30 seconds to check their tires and light the fires. I know. I'm old. I say stuff like that. So I'm getting a whole lot of messages, folks. So hang on one second. Let me double check I'm not missing anything impotent. Okay. All right. Here we go. Everyone's in. Let's start this race. Let's get this thing done, peoples. Woohoo. All right. Remember, HyPrix. You need HyPrix. You need them. Every time, all the time. Okay. Oh, it just got dark. Oh boy, here we go. Into turn 1. Everybody, feet on the brakes. No false starts, no whammies. Ooh, these lights are taking a while to come together. Here we go. Save that fuel, wait till you need it. Oh, we got a false start in the back. We got a couple false starts in the back. We got a couple in the back. Uh-oh, okay, so let's watch, make sure the everything goes okay up front. Little rubbing, but everyone's getting through okay. Oh, someone gets a little bit tapped. Oh, jeez. Is that just one person? Oh, I think that's only one person that got involved. Go, Grandma. Oh, where's Grandma going? Oh, I think he must have got a disconnect or something. Oh, and it reset him. Oh, he got disconnected. Okay, I need to look and see. His car is broken. I think he got disconnected. Okay, we're going to have to red flag this. We got a car stuck on the grid. Yeah. Oh, now. Yeah, something's going on with his equipment. His car is not. It's break. I don't know what's going on with his car, but we're red flagging this race. I don't see people. I don't see people looking. Let me say it again. Okay. Pay attention, y'all. It's a red flag. We do red flags. That's the thing that we do. Come on, Ando, I know you're better than that. I know you're better than that. Who's still out there? There he goes. All right. You're going to get just 2 more off the track. 1 more off the track. Graham, we might be stuck. There we go. All right, we're gonna try that again. All right, so we'll get everybody back into their spots. This is good, and it looks like we're waiting on Millet and Toolshed. So we're just waiting on Millet. And there we go. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. Luckily, that was only 1 car involved, but when a car is rolling backwards down the grid and it looks like nobody's in control of it, that's a hazard that we're not going to leave sitting on the track when they come around at the end of the turn. So, at the end of the final turn. So, let's see. Here we go. And we'll get the race clock up there going right at some point. I don't know why it's not showing right now. It's not showing up on the screen. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on. There's a lot of cars to keep an eye on here. Oh, the G-Bub gets smacked. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's another red flag. All right, last one. Okay, so, boy, oh boy, oh boy, Grandma needs to get off the track. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, so if they get screwed up, that's it. All right, and we're just going to get everybody to check in. Just waiting on a couple more. Just once Race Tech comes, then we will start this once more time. One more time, Race Tech. Let's go. Come on, Race Tech. Race Tech, come on, 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 come on. There. Oh, did he just go? There he goes. All right, this is it. We're not starting another one. They could wreck the entire dang field in turn 1, and I'm not red flagging this race again. So, y'all better get your stuff together and make this work. All right. It's starting to get dark. All right, so we got to keep an eye on everything going on. We're going to start from back here on LJ's car. Start around 9th, sort of right near the center of the field. We'll see if we can keep an eye on things. No false starts, that's good. Easy, 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 people. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. Hey, that's how we do it. All right, so Knudsen up front, Sharky P2, Teasbap, and Ando. Up the road they go. Lots of cars coming up the hill. So far, they're making it up the hill. This is good stuff right here. We're going to keep an eye on all the cars as they come flying up here. I forget what this corner is called. The Australians all know. But look, we did it, people. See, I know they know how. I know they know how. Look, everybody, nice snake going through the mountain, coming down the mountain. I think it's called the dip or something like that. All right, so Knudsen's going to lead him down Conrad Straight for the first lap here. All right, let's check up front. Do we have any overtakes happening? Knudsen has got Sharky right there. A little bit of a gap back, and everyone on the brakes in through the corner. There's Ando, I'm Lost, J-Rod up in 6th, G-Bub, there's Millet, Riser, Toolshed, everyone's kind of getting there, grabbing a little bit falling behind, but nice tight little pack still up front, plenty of racing to happen. First lap in the books, people. That is 2 minutes underway. I'm going to do a quick replay and then get rid of the replay so we get our little camera back timer in the front. There we go, 47 minutes counting down. Let's see, anything happening? Ando in 4th now. I'm Lost is on Ando's behind Ando. He's going for the move, so he's going to go up and try to get to Ando, and he makes the move up into 4th. Now remember, everyone has to drive the soft tire at least a lap in the race. So we'll see if they can keep it together. Look, everyone's still really close together. All right, so Sharky just following Knudsen around the track. What'll be very interesting about this this particular race is, look at that pack of 5 right there. All battling. Who's that? They're chasing. They're all chasing Ando. So there's Ando in P5, and he's got a whole train of guys right behind him. Little tapping, a little pushing through there. J-Rod in 6, G-Bub right on his 6th. And who's that behind G-Bub? That's, oh yeah, that's LJ. And right there is BP Millet. So a lot of cars still involved in this. Let's see, Knudsen, I'm wondering, is Sharky going for a move? He is. Sharky's going for a move. Going inside. Late on the brakes. Oh, they got to go side by side. They make it work. They're all by themselves, but Sharky not quite a good exit. He's going to stay and defend the inside line. And Knudsen may just try to do a cutback. No, cut back underneath. Get on the gas earlier. Try to get... Oh, not that early. Not that early. Woohoo. New leader, folks. Oh. T-Spap winner. Who was that went around? Oh, I'm lost went around. Oh, no. The whole field is going past him. Oh, what happened? Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh, yep, just got on the grass and the dirt. That'll do it. Oh, my gosh. So Sharky up front, Knudsen not far behind. T-Spap, though. You never discount that dude. And here we go, Ando and LJ. LJ makes it around Ando. All right, so Ando now probably playing the long game. A lot of these guys are being a little bit more aggressive. Maybe Ando's like, I'll take a little sip of that slipstream from you if that's okay. We got two battling in the back, Graham and I'm lost. Was that somebody stuck on the... Oh, I thought someone stuck on the track. Sharky, now that he's got around Knudsen, pulled out a second gap already. All right, definitely getting some racing action going here. Knudsen in P2, not far back. T-Spap, one of those two usually win the race, but with Ando and Sharky, ooh, T-Spap in the wall with some damage. It'll clear itself. It is a light damage race. J-Rod up into fourth. Nice. He's doing really well there. He's got a lot of friends. They are all right behind him. Look at them all. Look at this whole... here we go. G-Bub. Looks like BP Millet might be looking to get around G-Bub here. G-Bub's parked it right in the middle of the track. He's trying to break that toe a little bit. It's not going to work. There goes Millet. He's going to go on the inside. They got someone behind. Let's watch it from behind here. Let's watch from here and see how it goes. And BP Millet makes the pass on G-Bub and up into 7th place. Nothing changed up front. Sharky, Knudsen, and T-Spap. And there we go. LJ on J-Rod for P4. Oh, J-Rod off to the side. J-Rod into the grass is going to lose like 4 spots. 5 spots he loses. Oh, man. LJ up into 4th, Ando 5th. So, J-Rod drops like a rock. That's what happens when you have this many cars just close together. I mean, look at all these cars. They're all still battling for so many positions. I love it. Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? BP Millet on Ando up into 5th. I thought maybe we were gonna see something else going on. All right, Knudsen's got to play catch up now. Listen, you can drive these soft tires all the way through a whole fuel tank. So they're gonna run these soft tires all the way to the till they run out of gas. Totally doable. Do you want to do that every lap? I don't know. Some people may want to try to make the tires last a little longer. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what their strategies are going to be. We may just have a whole bunch of soft pit, you know. We'll see. Like everybody's on Conrad, so the good news is almost everybody was on the with the exception of the leaders, everybody else was on the same straight. So in fact, let's go take a look back there because there's a lot that can happen in Conrad. In the chicane, everyone's heading down. Uh-oh, somebody's off. Riser off the track. I wonder what happened to Riser. Let's go back. I forgot to mark it. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Unreplay. Go back to live, please. Go back to live, please. Okay. Sorry, folks. Sharky up in front still with Knudsen and Teasbap in tow. Millet up into 4th position. LJ in 5th, and it looks like G-Bub has gotten around. Oh, he got around J-Rod, and J-Rod went off the track. That's right. All right, so not much happening up front. Sharky kind of running away with this thing at the moment. What's all going to come down to is who is going to just do soft tires every stint? Or is anyone going to try to run the medium tire and save some seconds in the pits? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if you can run the medium tire and double stint it and save the 5-second tire change. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm very curious to see how this is going to work out. All right, up here is where all the action is. So BP, Millet, LJ, and G-Bub battling for 4th. Ando kind of by himself, but here comes Truth and J-Rod. Oh, this is some good racing. You guys are putting on some good stuff, man. All right, so here comes Sharky down through the chicane into the final turn, and he's going to go another lap. Everyone looking pretty good so far. Here comes Tucky and I Am Lost. And there is Riser and Grammon. So I don't see anybody going off into the pits yet. I see another lap. And see if we see some takers. Sharky's lead not quite as big as it was before. Knudsen definitely spending some fuel and tires to try to catch up and be close. Teasbap a ways back after he hit the wall earlier with some damage. That's causing him a problem. BP Millet in 4th. Here he comes. Right behind him is LJ, not too far away. Super happy with the camera now that we can go from car to car and stay in place. I like it. Here comes Tucky up in 10th. So most of the cars already on the hill and ready to go. Sharky into the dip right about here. And right behind him is Knudsen. So Knudsen still about a 1.5 seconds back. Teasbap really flying into this section. Oh, I forget what that part's called. Woo! Man, these guys are going crazy on the hill. There's BP's built out a few seconds there over LJ. Ando, Truth, Toolshed's, Toolshed up into 8th. J-Rod falls back a spot. Interesting. All right, let's see. The fuel light's on and blinking for pretty much everybody. So I'm going to guess that we will see a pit stop after they get through here. I don't think they can go one more lap or will want to. Let's see, the Sharky pit. Yep, in goes Sharky. He tried to throw a fake at Knudsen. That didn't work. Here comes Teasbap. He'll probably go in, and now they sit. Both 7% fuel, perfect. Teasbap staying out one more to take the lead of the race. He'll still have to pit and cycle through. BP Millet is out of gas, coasting down the hill, almost blocking the entrance to the pits. He's just coasting in there. Who's that trying to get in there behind him? It's LJ. LJ's going to practically run into the guy. Here comes Tucky. Riser will be in the pits because Riser is running out of fuel. If not, he's already run out. So in he goes. All right, so let's see. Up front is Teasbap leading the charge. What did I tell you about Teasbap? Teasbap and Knudsen, you got to watch these guys. They have a way of figuring things out. Ando is still out on the track in P2, making those tires work. Look at him go. All right, 9 seconds back from the leader. He's got Truth behind him. Toolshed, who is going to run out of fuel. He is not going to make it around the track. Uh-oh. I don't know if he was thinking he was going to get stuck going into the pits or what. We still got a lot of these cars are on one lap left. Now, they were a little further back. So we got to see. we got to see how this works out for him. All right. T-Map into the dip. Fuel light on, so he will be pitting Ando. Ando is just doing... Ando's doing Ando stuff, people. He is still almost a quarter tank of fuel on those soft tires. And he's still got plenty of room with them, so he is really making those tires work. He's 10 seconds off the leader, and he was a little further than that. Knudsen and Sharkey are still in the pits. Like, that's how much it takes to fill that car all the way up. They're going to get lapped probably before they come out. Let's see, where are they in the... Oh, just coming out of the pit now. So Sharkey does... Oh, look how close they come out together. 7th and 8th, nose to tail. They made it work. All right, so T-Map into the pits he's going to go. Ooh, he almost did it. He almost did it. I think he jumped in and wiggled it in the last second. I hope he doesn't get a penalty. So here comes Ando. Ando's going to stay out another lap. And so is Truth. So Ando and Truth on a very similar strategy. Is J-Bar going to stay out? I think his light just came on. Nope, he's going to dive into the pits too. Toolshed should be getting there eventually. He is stuck on Conrad with no fuel. Graham, who's already pit earlier, or he is just really trying to just run a one-stop race. I guess maybe he's trying to do that. Toolshed out of fuel. Sharkey in 7th. So at some point, our leader Ando is going to pit, and it's probably the end of this lap because his fuel light just came on. So Ando will be pitting out of first pretty soon to head in and get his fuel. Truth is not far behind and in the same boat. So this is very interesting. Does it give them enough to get around the track, or are the early pitters going to have the pace and the speed to get all the way through? We shall see. Whew. Where's Graham? There's Graham still in 3rd. He is driving real slow. I don't think he's going to... I don't know. I mean, look how long these guys are in the pits, man. That's crazy. Sharkey out into the whatever that corner is called at the end of Conrad. Heading down to the final corner, and Sharkey should come across in P3 when or P4 when the time comes. So we'll see him bounce at the top of that leaderboard here in just a second when he crosses the finish line. There they go, up in the 4th and 5th. Ando really low in the fuel, but he's going to make it. He's going to make it, and he is not going slow. 165 maybe? 165 miles an hour? Nice. Truth is hauling the mail. He's got the fuel. He's like, I'm going to go for it. So I don't think you can one-stop this, gentlemen. We still have 32 minutes left. Oh, actually, yes. 25 minutes is the middle point. So, yeah, they're not going to be able to... They're not going to be able to do that. We've only got 20... Okay, we'll see how it goes. So Ando pits out of 1st, Truth out of 2nd. Graham will continue down the hill, but Sharkey will be your new race leader with Knudsen in tow once they get down to the start and finish. Need a little water. That was some pretty spicy first stint racing right there, and these guys are going to keep it going for us for the next 32 minutes. They're on the very same strategy, definitely. Let's see, where's Grammer? Man, he doesn't even have to pit. Is he driving in like fuel map 6? He doesn't even need to pit. His tires are just in a remarkable shape. Interesting. Okay, so Truth and Ando are still in there. And Graham takes the lead of the race. Well, we got to give it to him. This guy's one-stopping this bad boy, and he's going to do softs, pit, and softs again. I don't know what it's going to do for him, but we shall see. Sharkey down Conrad straight they go. Into the final chicane. To the Armor All Tire Bridge. Truth and Ando will not be coming out in front of those two guys, I don't think. They were dead out of gas, so let's see. Here comes Sharkey across the finish line. 31 minutes left to go. And up into P2 goes Sharkey, while he's probably wondering how is Bremen still out there.
Truth and Ando still getting gas. G-Bub coming through. He's going to move up into 4th position is my guess. Yep, these guys are still filling up. J-Rod is in 8th. I think they'll be out by the time he gets there. Come on, there's no way they can still be getting fuel. Hey, there he goes. We don't call this Midweek Madness for nothing. Oh my gosh. That is forever. That has to be the most... Oh, it's got to be the hardest thing to do. Out comes Truth just in front of J-Rod. But he's going to have... oh! I thought maybe he did. I thought maybe he did go in a little bit late. But Truth with a deadly 3-second penalty. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Graham coming down Conrad now. He's going to go for another, like, 5 minutes. He's got no problem there. So, 35 seconds ahead of these two. These two will definitely have to pit again, but essentially these two are fighting for the lead. I don't think Grahman's strategy... I don't know. Can it work? I mean, he's only 34 seconds ahead of him. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I think we might be seeing... This is a really close... Oh, I thought for sure Knudsen was going to go. I think Knudsen's trying to save some fuel and sitting behind Sharky. There's G-Bub. G-Bub, during the pits, managed to get around Teasbat. So Teasbat back in 5th. Ando in 6th with Truth 6 seconds behind and hasn't even hit the penalty zone yet. Ugh. So the game is letting all of them know he's going to be slowing down here in a second. He's going to get just destroyed by J-Rod and LJ. Just going to go flying past him. Anybody else? BP Millet's going to get that spot too. He's going to go screaming past him. Is anybody else coming? I don't think anyone else is going to get around him. So Truth falls to 11th position from that penalty. Wow, that kind of sucks. But Graham, my man, I mean, come on, look at you. We've gone 21 minutes now into the race. We're not quite to the halfway point yet, and this guy is one stopping it. That is for darn sure. I don't know how well it's going to work. He's 28 seconds, so he was, what, 38 seconds before? So he's also lost close to 10 seconds on these two. So yeah, look at Sharky and Knudsen decided to go with the soft tires again. So yeah, it looks like this is a one-tire race on this course with a lot of long straights. I guess it makes sense. But there's a lot of heavy braking zones. Look at that. Look at this. This is some close racing right here, folks. All right, let's check back and see what we got going on. Oh, here we go. Teasbat around G-Bub up into 4th. So G-Bub drops into 5th position. Ando kind of all by himself, about 8 seconds either side of him. LJ, though, under attack from I Am Lost. And we got a little bit more happening back here. So J-Rod, this is battle for 9th position between 3 cars. J-Rod, one of his teammates, and Truth, who fell way back from that 3-second penalty. Tucky, though, I see him coming. There's Tucky, not too far away. And then just up the hill is Riser. So there's still a lot more to happen here. All right, light is on for Graham, and he's going to go this one more lap, I'm guessing, and then he'll pit. Now it's down to 20 seconds. So he's lost 8 seconds just in the last lap. So these two are moving. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be enough. These guys are going to have to pit again. What's interesting is Sharky and Knudsen both short fueled almost the exact same amount, which is hilarious. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're doing here because they both took tires and they short fueled. So I guess they figured out, well, how much fuel do I need? I'm going to have to go one more stint, run a lighter load, and see if I can go a little bit faster. We'll come back to these guys here in a minute. Where is the big battle for 9th? There it is. So J-Rod, Millet making their way up the hill. Climb, 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 climb. Yeah, they're all still together. Millet, J-Rod, the truth. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Sharky's still sitting up there. Where is Graham? Graham is only 14 seconds now. So, I mean, he's losing 6 seconds a lap. That's how slow he's going, just about, to these two. So, going super slow may not necessarily be the winning move, but I don't know. What do I know? All right, the truth still behind Millet. Millet still behind J-Rod. Graham into the pits. And we'll be back to our normally scheduled leaders. So, ooh. These guys are flying through here. Ooh, a little tap on the wall for Millet, but he gets through. Let's check back up here in front. Knudsen still behind Sharky. Just gonna follow him up the hill. But here we go, Millet and J-Rod, nose to tail teammates. Bump drafting up the hill and into turn 2. Oh, wait a minute, oh no, wait, they're at the end of Conrad. What am I talking about? That's completely wrong place on the track. All right, still nothing's happened up front. I want to try to keep track because I don't want to miss the changeover. All right, so still not 3 cars nose to tail up at the front, or up in P8. A couple people into the pits. Sharky and Knudsen still battling it out, but I don't want to miss. Let's just double check really quick and see, do we have anything else brewing? Nope, just these guys. Truth is up to 7, so he's gotten around J-Rod and BP Millet and has moved up into 7th and is like, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And off he goes. He's already built out half a second or more over J-Rod, headed up into the hill. Knudsen still following Sharky around the track. I don't know if he's trying to save fuel, because he is. So, oh, it's gonna get spicy, spicy, spicy. 23 minutes left. 23 minutes left. Meanwhile, J-Rod kind of sitting in the middle of these two guys. And BP Millet not too far away. Look at in they go, both of them. They are going in, I'm gonna guess, for their final pit stop, and they will both fill all the way up to make these last 22 minutes, or pretty close to it. T-Spap will come down and take the lead. He's got a lot of fuel. Not enough to make the race. Definitely not. But he's going to get himself up there. And there's Ando. Oh, G-Bub catching on to Ando. I wonder if Ando had a little oopsie-poopsie somewhere. But G-Bub catching Ando. T-Spap sitting in first. Let's see, what is Truth doing? Truth is going to stay out for sure. And there's J-Rod back behind him, and he got teammate in tow, BP Millet. Tucky's not too far away. 3.7 seconds from this battle. We'll keep an eye on that and see what we can see. But there's your new leader once again, T-Spap. On a different pit cycle, so this is where it gets confusing for guys like me that don't know how to keep track of everything in my brain. Oh no, we lost Riser. Oh, we lost a couple people. Hold on a second. Let me go figure out, who did we lose? Oh, Racetech. We lost Racetech. Ah, jeez, I didn't even notice that before. That sucks. All right, well, T-Spap's up front. Ando coming up behind I'm Lost, who's in 12th. I think, Oh yeah, he just pit out. So he's a pit cycle ahead of Ando, and not slow. So we'll see how that comes to play. But Ando sitting in P2, G-Bub's in P3 right behind him. That's got to feel good. You are going to have another pit stop to make, and down Conrad we go. So Ando should get a pretty good bit of slip to catch up to I'm Lost. He's right behind him, but G-Bub not getting too much slip, just a little bit. I mean, it is ticking down. He's getting something for his trouble. Oh, except G-Bub is going to have to pit now for fuel, so he will be leaving the track alone, and Ando will be sitting by himself in P2. There we go, and P12 gets out of the way, and there he goes. So T-Bap still in first, just into turn 1 now. Ando just coming into turn 1 as well, so just about 8 seconds behind is Ando. G-Bub into the pits. Truth down the hill into the final corner, and he is going to be in fourth. Will take over the third spot if he doesn't go off the track. Right behind him is BP Millet, who's managed his way around J-Rod, so up into fifth he goes, showing the RWB team captain how to drive. And there's Tucky. He's going to take that 6th spot away from G-Bub right about here. All right, so where are Sharky? There they are. So Sharky and Knudsen have both pit out, and it looks like, oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not going to say it just in case Sharky and Knudsen are listening, but I know what the fuel situation is, and let's just say it should make for an interesting development later. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so into P7 and 8 they go. All right, let's check and see if we have any battles coming up. There is T-Bap, and Ando is that's not for position. That is a lap down car. There is Truth in third. Nice, Truth. Truth is going to have to pit again, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he can make it the rest of the way. Let me do a quick little replay so we can get our timer back on the screen for you. There it is. 18 and a half minutes to go. BP Millet now up into fourth with J-Rod right behind him. Oh, but BP Millet is almost out of fuel, so he is going to have to pit at the end of this lap. Hopefully he can make it all the way there. It's going to be close. J-Rod, he'll be out for a little bit longer. See, all these different scenarios and these different strategies are all coming into play right now. All right, so these are the two to watch though in P7 and 8, because the pit cycle is going to change up when all these other people in front of them pit at some point. Knudsen has a 1 second penalty. That is not what he needed. But he can make it up. On the brakes, off the brakes. And 1.5 seconds to all the way to 2.5 seconds. Almost 3 seconds he's going to lose. And or that will the gap be. Tucky in the pits. Sharky and Knudsen will come around for P5. BP Millet in. New tires. New fuel. More fuel, I should say. J-Rod will still have to pit. Truth has to pit. Ando has to pit. T-Bap has to pit. T-Bap actually probably going to pit this lap because he's almost out of fuel. Ando probably has another lap he can go, so he'll be our new race leader when T-Bap pits. But Ando will still have to pit as well, so it's all going to cycle through to something. It's still fun to be at the race lead, though, right? Whew. Yes, HyPrix, those penalties, they can be brutal. Look at this, Truth up into third. I knew a lot of these guys are really excited about this race tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see how it works out. Sharky up into fifth. Knudsen 2.2 seconds behind. He is on it. He's got to make up that time up this hill. He's going to use extra fuel to do that, to try to climb up there and meet with Sharky. We'll see what he can do. Graman, 1 minute 41 seconds from the leader, but Graman's not pitting again. So he's going the rest of the way. So Graman, I think the worst he's going to do is 7th place. So Teasbap into the pits, heading to his pit box. New leader, Ando. And there he goes. So up the hill he goes for a long climb for the next probably 45 seconds. He will be climbing that hill full throttle, leading the charge from P1. His light is on, so he will be pitting this next lap, I'm sure. Truth into turn 1, and he will do the same probably at the end of this lap. And you'll see there is Teasbap getting some fuel with, what is the X's? Okay, sold. Oh, gold. Got it. Okay. J-Rod coming in. We're going to watch this because this is my team colors, right? I got to see my team colors come in. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You see that Metropolis on there too, huh? You see that? Okay, coming down the pit straight and up into P3 and P4 will go Knudsen and Sharky. Knudsen's made up a second or more over Sharky in that last lap. So I told you he had to put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, to try to catch up there. All right, Ando, where's Ando at? Ando is coming down the hill. I guess this lap he'll pit, that's for sure. I think P1 and P2 will both pit. We'll have these guys around, but these guys are going to have to pit again, I think. Maybe just for fuel, but they're going to have to. Teasbap still getting fuel. J-Rod still getting fuel. Graman coming across from 7th will move into 5th place. He is short shifting the crap out of this car. It's interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, here comes Teasbap out. So Teasbap's going to come out right behind Graman and go blasting right past him up the hill, I'm sure. Ooh, I think Graman didn't realize he was still there. Graman doesn't have to move. There's no blue flag, but Teasbap around the outside. And Ando into the pit. So Truth, what's Truth going to do? Oh, yeah, he's pitting. Truth. Oh, that is a penalty. You did it. Oh, you did it again. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Oh, that's going to suck. I know he's battling Ando. Oh, the poor guy. Oh, look. I didn't even see this. We're going to go back and look. Knudsen ahead of Sharky now. Let's take a look here. Did we already miss it? Yep, we already missed it. Dang it. But look at that. So Knudsen got around Sharky into P3 and is going to take the lead of this race when they come down, because the two leaders are in the pits and they're going to be there for a little bit. Maybe not a lot of bit, but a little bit. I think Knudsen's got all the fuel he's going to need. Did Sharky just pit? Oh, okay. Okay. But Knudsen, your new race leader, into turn 1 now, and he's going to have a significant lead over Sharky in P2. Sharky came in with enough gas. He didn't get enough. So Knudsen had a lot more fuel. Knudsen's still sitting at, Sharky's at just over a quarter, and Knudsen is just under half. So Knudsen took more gas in the last pit stop than Sharky did, and I think Knudsen might have enough to get the rest of the way. I don't know. Sharky topping off. I don't know if he took tires. We'll check that in a minute. Here comes Teasbap. What'd I tell you? Teasbap coming through into P2. I told you to watch out for this guy. What did I say about Knudsen and Teasbap? What did I say? And Teasbap up into P2. Ando's coming out in 3rd. That's Graman right behind him. And Graman's up into 4th place. His fuel strategy is on point, people. Now, I don't know. I'm sure LJ might catch him, but is Sharky still in the pits? Why is he still in the pits? He's still getting fuel. I wonder if he's having an issue with... I don't know what's going on. I don't understand things. But Knudsen, 45 seconds up the road from Teesbat. He may just have sealed the deal for this. He's got the fuel. He's probably short shifting and saving fuel to keep the spot. Teesbat, 5 seconds up the road from Ando. He's got nice fresh tires and plenty of fuel to make it. And Ando's set. Unless he wrecks the car, he is looking pretty good. Graham may hold on to a 5th place finish. I'm pretty sure LJ will. Well, I don't know if LJ will catch it. Oh, this is a crazy turn of events. This is nuts. 10.5 minutes left to go. Knudsen 45 seconds up the road. He's got about 5 more laps he's got to go. Maybe 4 laps. Is he gonna have enough fuel for that? He might not, actually. He might have to stop. Wait a minute, did our Sharky ever come out? Yeah, Sharky did come out. He's up into 9th after Toolshed has a little incident. So Sharky just filled the tank all the way up, and he is gonna blast through the field. We'll see how that works out for him. He's got a lot of work to do. He is a minute and a half. He's halfway around the track from Knudsen. Knudsen's, he's got 45 seconds. He could just slow way down and just, my brain hurts just trying to figure out what they're going to do. All right, stand by, folks. I need just a second. I've been yapping that whole time, and you guys weren't hearing me. I forgot to turn my mic back on. All right, so Teasbap and Ando, this is for the lead of the race, and I think Ando's got a little something special for Teasbap in that he's got a little bit more fuel to work with here, so I think he can get a little bit more racy when Teasbap starts concerning himself with fuel. When they hit the end of the track, it's going to be just a little under 4 minutes left in the race, and that's going to be that translates into 2 laps, and you need about a quarter tank of fuel or more to get through those 2 laps at race pace. Maybe a little bit more than that, so we'll see. But what did I tell you? Teasbap would be up near the front of this thing, and I knew Knudsen would be too, and he is. He's in third. That's him coming down the hill. He's only 3.8 from these guys. Woo! This is getting good. Down Conrad we go. And there goes Ando over Teasbap. Over Teasbap. And your leader, Ando, 787 from Australia, showing he's like, I can't let somebody not Australian win this race. That's not a thing that can happen. So Ando and Teasbap in P2, and watch just over the hill there, right there. There's your third place, Knudsen. I told you he'd be there, and this is not over yet. So Knudsen making his way through, but there's Graham way back there. Now, already he's lost like a bunch of time. Sharky is going to catch him. There's Sharky in 5th. Sharky's looking for that 4th place. I don't know if he's got the pace to get all the way up to these guys. He's 38 seconds from the leaders. So that extra long pit stop he took, it seems like it might be enough for him to just full on go, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. There is G-Bub with a half-second penalty. Does get around, or not get around, but he's got a half-second penalty. The Truth, J-Rod. Ooh, almost loses the back end of the car. Where's Millet? Coming down into the final corner. Hard on the brakes. Hard on the brakes. All right, let's see. So Ando, 1.5 seconds from Teasbap. There is 2 laps to go. This and 1 more. This is our penultimate lap now, and Ando is leading it with Teasbap in P2. 4 seconds later, you can see the headlights coming up the hill now, is Knudsen. Up the hill, down the hill, I guess I should have said. So into Forest Elbow, go see that. Look up the hill, and you can see there are Knudsen's headlights. He is gaining 3.5 seconds now. He was at 4.8. He is gaining a little bit. He's only got 1 lap left to make this work. Ando is on a flyer, and he's like, I am not letting you catch me. He's on his personal best right now through the final sector. Or the second of last, whatever, you know what I mean, not the last. But anyway, there goes Ando. Teasbap, 3.9 seconds later is Knudsen. Graham is getting overtaken here in just a moment, although Sharky has a 1 second penalty, and he's got to follow him around the track. He's going to go flying around him, but then he's going to lose a second, but it won't take long for Sharky to make that up. He'll be back to Graham's bumper. He'll get him on the next lap. But Graham may get a top 5 finish with a 1 stop at Panorama. I can't believe it. All right, on our final lap now, Ando is headed up the hill with a 3.5 second lead over Teasbap. There's Knudsen in the background right there, coming up the hill, and not far behind him is Toolshed, who is a lap down from these two. We've got 40 seconds left and a whole lot of cars coming through the final corner right now. So all these people are going to be on their last laps. Hopefully they all have enough fuel because they're going to need it. Millet is in trouble. Millet says, I'm going to take the 9th place spot by not crossing the finish line before it's over. He doesn't have the fuel to make it, so he's going to stop and take 9th place. Tucky is way back there and is not going to catch him in time, I don't think. Down the hill comes LJ. All right, so BP Millet just going to park it for the last 5 seconds so everybody else will get through. But coming down the hill now, Ando leading the way. Oh, look at this. Teasbap a little closer, 2.5 seconds. It's not going to be enough unless there's a mistake. Teasbap 3 seconds ahead of Knudsen. They got a car in between. But Ando, folks, is going to win this race tonight. And rightfully so for his country and for himself, right? It's always fun to win on the mountain. There is Teasbap. He's got a car in between. He's not going to get there in time. Knudsen, 3.5 seconds back. Sharkey has gotten all the way to 4th position, and he's just not going to be able to get any more. That is DeTruth in 5th. Oh, there's a battle for 4th happening. Okay, we gotta keep that as we get Ando comes across the finish line. Teasbap, here comes Knudsen, and then Sharkey now coming down the hill is in trouble. Sharkey's in trouble because DeTruth is, oh, he's not in trouble, but DeTruth is close. DeTruth is almost out of fuel. Almost out. I don't think he's going to have enough to make it. Sharky's got the fuel. Sharky's got the fuel, and he's going to be able to keep it. He's going to defend the inside line. He's going to keep Truth out of the way. This is for 4th position, Truth and Sharkey. Truth and Sharkey. It's going to be Sharkey that's going to get it. Truth is probably going to run out of fuel right at the line, but Sharkey gets it. And Truth runs out of fuel at the line. Here comes J-Rod in P6. Graman will come across with P08. G-Bub gets around him at the last moment, and when Grammar runs out of fuel. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. But look at that. Ando takes the win. That was pretty awesome. Oh, I'm gonna definitely have to get let me save this. I'm gonna get into our part. Oh, I got Ando's here already. Let me get that audio going there. Ando, my man.
Hey mate.
Dude, what a race.
How's it going?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you were listening to the broadcast at all, but man, that was just some awesome racing. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks, mate. No, I wasn't listening. I was talking to the RWB boys. But, yeah, I got the Qantas flight planning system onto that one. They worked out the fuel numbers for me.
There you go.
Gave me the optimum flight plan.
I didn't know. During the last, I don't know, I'm going to say the last 20 minutes, I didn't know what the freak was going on. Like, there were so many different pit strategies happening and so many different weird things happening. I didn't know what was going to happen, but you did it, man. This is your first Midweek Madness win, right?
No, I got the Scirocco win.
Oh, you
was
did.
that last week too at Nürburgring?
That's right. You did. Well, dang, man. Congratulations, dude. Good job. That was fun.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, it was.
You had you were battling a lot. I saw you say you were. I don't know how you were doing it. You were keeping pretty decent pace. You were probably about a couple of tenths a lap off, maybe 4 tenths a lap off from Sharkey and Teasbap or Knudsen, which one of those two, I forget which.
Yeah.
When they were up in the front, but you had so much more fuel. I don't know how you were doing that. It's amazing.
Yeah. I got my teammate DeTruth to thank for that. He came up with a fairly simple way of working out what was the best stint duration, and we worked out that 8 lap stints were just about perfect.
Yeah, well, he tried to do the
and
same
it involved
thing. It didn't work
yeah
out.
yeah
so well
we both he'll be disappointed because he had, we had the master plan. We had the master plan, and fortunately today I got to execute it, but he didn't. He got caught up in a couple of moments, I'd say. But yeah, it was really cool because everyone's on different strategies, so you got people on different abilities and different pace, because when you're on an 8 lap stint, you've got to give away 5 seconds a lap, but you're gaining 7.5 seconds a lap in fuel.
Yeah.
So it was ridiculous. Yeah. If nothing else, these HyPrix events have taught me to really pay attention to that refuel rate in relation to the fuel usage rate.
Yeah.
So whenever that refuel rate is less than the fuel usage multiplier, you got to be really careful about fuel. And these events just take that concept to the extreme.
Yes.
So yeah, an absolute extreme. It's like they really make you think.
we didn't name it Midweek Madness for nothing, right? Like
It was pretty mad. Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for the one where it's all about tires next. It's going to be like, yeah, I can get 2 laps out of softs. Yeah, that's about. Yeah. Oh God.
yeah, this next one coming up is gonna be next one coming up is gonna be a lot of fun. And since you're in here, I'm gonna tell you what our next event's gonna be, and it's gonna be
Do tell.
It's going to be fun. I won't tell you what track, but we're gonna go ahead and trot out the Super Formula 2023 cars for the next round.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be another 50-minute endurance race, but there's going to be some stuff. I'm not telling you the track. That way no one can know whether it will or will not have any weather involved.
Yeah. That was the first thing that came to mind.
I imagine it was. But anyway, man, what a good job. You did a great job, man. It was a tough start to the race because we had a couple red flags. One of them we had Tucky, I think his name was Tucky. Tucky 55. Through turn 1, he got spun right at the pit exit, and then all of a sudden his car just started rolling backwards. It wasn't in pause mode or anything. It's almost like his whole wheel just disconnected on him. And his car rolled backwards around the corner and was heading for the finish line backwards, just rolling. I'm like, I'm not leaving a dead car on the track for you guys to come around and beat the first lap through. So we read that one, and then it was just a pile up. You can go watch it. It was basically the aft part of the field were all wrecking in turn 1. So
yeah, I heard it. It's a tricky one, that first corner.
Yeah, especially from a standstill.
At Bathurst, yeah.
So, well, anyway,
at
man.
The start,
thanks a lot, and congratulations, man. That was a lot of fun. Make sure you save your replay. You're gonna want to save that one. That was a massive job. I'm gonna
watch the stream now. I'll go watch the stream now on replay, and I've saved the replay. So yeah, thanks for hosting, mate. You do a great job, and keep up the good work.
I appreciate it, man. And you have a good one. And I'm going to talk to these people for a little bit and let them go. So good job, Ando, again. Good job.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Later.
Oh, man. That was a load of fun. Holy crap. So that was a close finish right there. And Poor Truth got caught in a couple of slow sections. He got a little drama, and he had that 3-second penalty. Didn't help much, but look at that. Graham made it in the top 8 with a 1 stop. He was pretty far back, but he made it happen anyway. But Truth pulls down the fastest lap of the race with a 2:04.3. So, that is some madness, I tell you. So, all of you people, make sure you come back and see us this weekend, the World Cup round 6. We're gonna be in the Aston Martin. No, we just did. Yeah, the Aston Martin at Nürburgring GP. That's where we're going to be, and we're going to be able to have the next Tuesday's Gentleman's GP. So make sure you come and check that one out. And of course, next week's we're going to be in those Super Formula cars. So make sure you come and check that out. And for the rest of you guys, make sure you come and have some fun doing that. Again, I want a big shout out to HyPrix for joining us here at GT Champions. Go check them out, hypri.com.mx. You need these guys in your life, and I can't say enough about them. So we're glad to have you guys around. Of course, Detailing Group, who is always been with us since the beginning of GT Champions, and Metropolis, who's helping us out too. But yeah. So until then, folks, I appreciate you coming by. I hope you guys have a good time. Way to go, Ando. Good job. Way to go, Teasbap and Knudsen. I knew you guys would be up there in the front. And a 5.5 second gap from first to third. Not bad after an hour on the mountain. So good job, everybody, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.